Something that can happen in relationships, and actually happens a lot in life just generally, is that we often normalise by comparison. If we're accused of drinking too much and we drink 4 bottles of wine in a week, we would pick out someone we know and express that they drink 6 or 7. If we're not very good at housework, we don't help out around the home and we're blamed by our partner for not helping out, we might point out that one of our friends doesn't do any housework and at least we do the dishwasher. If we're accused of eating too much, we will find some real or fictional person that eats more than us. If we don't exercise, we would pick someone that exercises less. It's anything that helps us defend our character and personality. In relationships, of course, what it does do is when a partner is expressing a need and we normalise by comparison, it means that we're not responding to what they're saying. So if they are expressing that they feel that the household chores are left on their shoulders to do, and we normalise by expressing that, well, at least we do a bit because someone else does nothing at all, we're not listening to their concern and their worries, and the relationship can't build. In affairs, it often comes out when someone would express, okay, I had an affair, but it was only for 2 months. I know someone that had an affair for a year. And we may pick a real person, or we may just pluck a fictional person out of the air, and it just, as long as we can compare against someone that is worse than we are. So what if you do this in relationships? What do you do? Well, you need to understand that you're doing it. You need to be self-aware that you're actually doing this with your partner. When you're expressing this way of normalising, you're not listening and you're not showing any compassion to the story your partner's telling you. So if you do it, think about it, reflect on it, and go back and talk about it. Apologise. Put your hand up and say, I did it again. Let's talk about what your needs are, what you were trying to express. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to do what someone is saying. What it does mean is you can express that you've heard them. The minute you start comparison, and then the minute that happens, you're not listening to your partner, they feel rejected, and that's when it often turns into a conflict. So be aware of it, try not to do it, but if you do it, think about it afterwards and go back and re-talk about it. And after a while, that ingrained way of behaviour will change.